Yo, what's up? It's Greedy. Um, I've seen a lot of people discussing this issue, and I just wanted to add my 2 cents. Is Lost Ark pay to win? There were a lot of valid points I saw on videos and posts on Reddit and the like, and a lot of presumptuous ones being made by people who haven't yet even played the game. I think those people add no real value to anyone who's actually interested in the game. In fact, I think it's harmful. Even though I do agree that a lot of Eastern MMOs are notorious for pay to win, I still think it's stupid to make assumptions without trying it out for yourself first. And then to go and publicly state something on the internet as if they know with zero first-hand experience, or mindlessly spewing something that they heard from their friend's brother's aunt's sister, or better yet a Twitch chat, it's got about as much entertainment value as a Karen meltdown. It's all nonsense. Anyways, before we begin, I'd like to let you know I've been on both sides of the spectrum. In my Lost Ark career, I've wailed out like a fiend in order to hit 25 on my weapon, and had enough to buy the whale mount with mileage coins and then some. I mean, compared to some other whales that could have bought 10 of those mounts, I won't compare it, but I've definitely been on the side of generous card swiping to the point I had everything I needed in game. On the other hand, these days I play without swiping for anything and organically collect everything I need through alts. It takes more time, but it's not bad at all, and nothing seems especially more difficult. It just takes a bit more time, and what I've realized is that there really is no rush in this game. The easier you take it and treat it less like a race to a top that doesn't exist, the more enjoyable the game actually becomes. I realized that when I was wailing out, I was looking to hit some sort of finish line and somehow beat the game and complete everything there was to do. Well, I kinda did hit a finish line, and that was to just wait for new content to come out. I eventually got bored of waiting and took a break from the game. It definitely wasn't as enjoyable as playing organically as I am now. So with that, let's get into this pay to win issue. I'm pretty neutral on this topic since I've been on both sides and just want there to be cold hard facts on this matter. First off, let me say that Smilegate, the creators of Lost Ark, are devious, five-brain geniuses, some for good and some for not so good. But I can't deny how ingenious they are at crafting this gray area kind of cash shop system. I say gray area because this game is essentially and technically not a pay to win, but yet they make money from cash shop monetization of its players. And that statement sounds ridiculous. This is exactly why I want to clearly and concisely break down what this game actually is. So what exactly is pay to win? I feel like a major part of the arguments had on this matter is that everyone holds a different definition of what paying to win actually is. Some people find that being able to pay to get ahead in the game at any cost, no matter what, is automatically pay to win. Some people believe that it's only when people can actually win over other players through swiping the card, such as in PvP battles. These two definitions might sound only slightly different, but it creates a hugely different mentality in how people might view and treat the game. So, Lost Ark is a game where you can pay to get ahead through buying mats and gold. But when you get ahead, you can't do much to win over other players. In fact, the thing you'll be mostly doing is helping other people get through content with your ridiculously high eye level and EP size. The benefits of being the whale are basically some E-props from your E-homies. And remember, all of these things can be done without paying at all. So regardless of your definition of what pay to win might be, should this actually cause anger enough to argue and rant about online? Do you care about your EP size that much? I mean, I understand that some people don't want to spend money on this game, and that's totally fine. But the premise of this game is that when other people spend money on this game, it doesn't harm you or your gaming experience in any way. So okay, I want to look at the other side for the sake of thoroughness. Let's say you're a purist, non-pay gamer, scout of honor, and you play the game without spending money whatsoever. You will be able to keep up an item level requirements for new content, although it may take a bit more time. As a great race once said,
"Time is money, friend."
So you will want to make alts and farm gold, which is completely and easily possible. This is the clear choice that Lost Ark offers. You either spend your time or you spend your money, but the outcome can be the same. Right now, playing without paying at all, I have been able to reach one of the highest levels in my guild, which is also one of the top guilds on the server. It's not a flex, but I just want non-pay gamers to know that it is possible. If you want to know how more in depth, leave a comment and I can make a video on this subject later. So let's talk about another facet of this cash shop that hasn't been talked about much. The cash shop offers people who actually don't have time an alternative to keep up with their friends as far as content in game. This isn't the only option now, as Lost Ark has improved drastically in implementing catch-up mechanics for old players who may be returning and new players alike. I think this has allowed a lot more people to enjoy the endgame content together and have a lot of fun during raids, and I don't think this is a bad thing. So, I totally get the fact that the idea of a cash shop is already a turnoff since gamers have been disappointed so many times in the past. I know I have. I just want to state that Lost Ark isn't one of those games. Smilegate is actually doing an incredible job in these recent patches, making it easier for non-swipe gamers to thrive. I think they're heading in the right direction, and I'm excited to see what they have in store for us. The fact of the matter is, the cash shop will always be there and it won't go anywhere. But if you don't want it, you won't need it. I've been tempted many a time though, and this is why I call Smilegate Devious 5 Brains, because they know what's up for people like me who don't really mind paying, but are just trying not to. I know I don't need to, and I'm being strong about it, or at least trying. And for those who are strongly against using the cash shop in the first place at all, you'll be fine, and you won't be tempted like me. Probably. Gray area, I tell you. Anyway, see ya.